Hi everyone, super excited to welcome you to today's Altcoin Bible. We are just a day away from the CCI Christmas party in the Gold Coast. I cannot wait. I'm super excited. It's going to be a really nice, just switch off, relax, meet everyone that's coming and just enjoy and really bask in this year that has been just incredible in terms of business growth and personal development, and also just getting to know each and every single one of you in the mastermind group. Also a lot of graduates that have come up into the mastermind, also some of the VIPs that are going to be coming as well. We've got a really fantastic array of guests coming, including Checkmate and Sarah Tynan and a few others off the top of my head. And yeah, I think it's going to be so much fun. So on that note, let's crack in. Markets look okay, nothing too bad, nothing too good. We had 48 hours of particularly, vicious altcoin correction. Bitcoin barely sneezed. So when Bitcoin sneezes, altcoins catch a cold essentially still right now. So that's a really interesting dynamic. We haven't seen really the full-blown, rip through from the altcoins. Altcoins still look rather buoyant and robust. I mean, some of them do at least after that correction, but in a bull market, you have to be aware that there are going to be numerous 10 to 30% drops and drawdowns throughout the cycle, whether it be Bitcoin, whether it be altcoins. So just keep that in the back of your mind. And when you sense risk, and I know we were very vocal about seeing those funding rates the other day, we're like, guys, this is overheated. Just be careful. Take 25% off the table, or whatever. Maybe something that you have in your dynamic active portfolio. You can maybe de-risk if you want. If not, all good. But there was some danger. We sensed it, and we bought lower. Anytime you can buy within the range of that 10 to 30% dip range, it's a good day, it's alpha. You can close the laptop and go away and be pretty happy with yourself because you've added to your bags, lowered your cost basis. So that's really, really impressive. So well done to everyone who achieved that. Now let's look on Bitcoin, and today's going to be a little bit bigger episode. I'm going to show you a few more charts. Obviously, we'll do the cherry wonder watch and the danger zone. I want to give you a bigger picture. So right now, Bitcoin is just still chopping, consolidating. What I don't like about Bitcoin right now, however, is and why I have the circle here sort of showing us that I expect, at worst, maybe 92 to 89,000, and there could be a bigger drop if there's a catalyst or, a big seller comes on the market. So you always have to be aware of that. But I think it's just logical. This liquidity zone in here, see where all this sort of stuff is, and maybe I'll turn on the volume bars. In this region could get just felt out, and it's tried a few times. Wick, got bought up. We could just have one last little evisceration V through here where we have, kind of bought up like that. That could be on the cards, and how I'm seeing it is you can see very clearly this uptrend. Wick, tap, and we closed all the way above this. The body of the candles are all closing above that white line. Here we broke it, and that's where I got a little bit like, we just didn't have the strength to maintain the momentum above 100K. There's long-term holders unlocking like you wouldn't believe in selling onto the market. Someone's vacuuming next door, so hopefully it doesn't get in the microphone. And here, this is a classic breakdown, retest the underside of support, now resistance. So we want to be very careful here. We want to see Bitcoin close above, what's that number there on the right-hand side? Above about 98,000 to be more confident, but really I want to see Bitcoin up in this area, closing in that region. And unfortunately, fortunately and unfortunately, the longer you wait, I guess the less you're leaving on the table, but the longer you wait as well, you're waiting for that data, the confirmation, so it's less risky. So anywhere above 100K, we close above 100K, that's the level. And it might seem obvious, but once we're above 100K, then we're creating, inverse head and shoulders, closing at a sort of a higher stance, and we're off to the races. Right now, I just have lower bids stacked still. I got an absolute Monty of a bevy of bids filled on altcoins. Happy with that, not even going to touch them now. Don't care about taking any more scalps and doing some trades. It's kind of just like, sense risk, take 25% off the table. Bids lower, you have a very clear overhead and validation level. You can get aggressive again if you made, I'm not going to say a mistake, you sensed risk. You move it off the table just in case you get what we had. And then you can add on top if it doesn't work out. But here, I think Bitcoin is potentially heading there. Although we have been climbing down, what this just generally tells me though is Bitcoin is just super, super strong. And I might be stating the obvious there, but there are some big buyers underneath this market that just want to hoover up Bitcoin. And any catalyst that comes from here now, the sovereign adoption, nation state, big Charles Schwab coming into the scene, anything like that, and we're going to be pushed higher. So this is just a ticking time bomb in my view. In the short term though, we could expect a little bit of volatility to the downside. But look, RSIs are all resetting, which is just fantastic.